Alright, so now an update in this job that I was really scared at the beginning. I started at the beginning of 2023, April 2023, and we are May 1st, 2025, and I can say that I have been doing really good. The job has been really good. Like now I have two classes during the week and two classes on Saturday. And at the beginning of the year, I received an award for being an outstanding teacher in the branch that I'm working in my city. And I received one too at the end of last year in 2024, but I think it's the same award. They just did like some rebranding, like an update in terms of how they are gonna give their acknowledgements, their awards. Like last year, they gave me like a cardboard piece with like my name and all of the anyway. But this year, what they did was that they actually gave us some little statues or some, I don't know how you say that in English, like some little awards that we can actually put on a table or something, shelf, and it looks better. So I think it's just the same awards, they just updated it, and I felt very happy about it. I was not expecting that to be the one to be acknowledged from our whole branch, and I think it was mostly because I was the only teacher that was available during the whole year for everything that I was needed, because most of the other teachers were either quitting or they had to give up on some classes because they didn't have enough time. But since I don't really work and anything else besides my other job that is only in the morning, I was available, so I was there for everything. So the supervisor maybe took that into consideration and suggested me for the award. And I think this year maybe I'm gonna get it too. And I say maybe because if they do it based on merit, I think I can take it, because again, I am the only teacher that's available in all the schedules. I am the only teacher that has a full schedule. Most of the other teachers, the ones that didn't quit, they had to give up on some hours because of the same, like they don't have enough time, or in this cycle particularly, we are short on teachers and we are short on students. We have had to close a lot of sections, and I am the one that has sections every day almost. And also we have a new section that is the immersion program, that I didn't take that because I didn't want to, at least not in the first year. But even then, I have had to cover for some of the teachers of the immersion program, so I have been doing my job and their job. So even though they work more than me, because they work 5 days a week, 4 hours a day, I still somehow do a little bit more, because I take my schedules and their schedules when they cannot show up to class. I have to cover for them, and I am always willing. I never say no, except to teaching officially the immersion program. So that's why I think maybe I'm gonna get the award this year again, or maybe not. Only if they do it like as a way to keep everybody happy and like motivated. maybe they don't give the same award to the same teacher consecutively, even if they deserve it. So they don't do it based only on merit, but like they switch up who gets the award every year. I think that is the only way that I can lose the award this year. But I won't even be mad about it. Like, I'm really happy just with the first acknowledgement, because that really boosted my confidence a little bit about teaching, because I am not always the most confident about it. I always think that I'm not doing the best job that I could be doing better, that I should take some pointers from other teachers. And but something that I have been seeing and hearing a lot this year is that other teachers compliment me, saying that I'm really a good teacher, that I teach very well, that I prepare my classes very well, and that really makes me happy. And other students too, they tell the other teachers that they like my classes, they like how I teach, they want to be with me. Some even say that they prefer me, and that also boosts my confidence. It makes me really happy, it makes me really proud of myself, something that I don't feel very often. So I don't always know how to react to those compliments, but they are welcome. I like being complimented in something like that, because it actually feels like I am being complimented on something that I am doing, like I am putting my hands in there. And I don't feel that way with a lot of things. I have not felt that in my life enough times. Let's just say that. So yes, that is something that keeps me going. And this week I found out that one of my classes had to be dissolved because we didn't have enough students. They were gonna be moved to other days of the week, and I was sad about that, but I was happy because it was my night class, so that meant that I was leaving work at 6, so I would have more time for me. But today I found out that I will still have to teach at 9 because they're gonna give me one of the other sections, because the students weren't really happy with their teacher. So in order for them to stay motivated, they're gonna be with me. So I still have to work at night, but I'm not too sad about it because it's the same students that I had the last cycle. So the last cycle I had adults basic 1, this is now adults basic 2, so it's the same group. But the bad thing is that this is the third week of classes. They should be finishing unit number 2 tomorrow, but when I consulted with their teacher, they're actually starting unit number 1. So I have to cover a lot of content in a very short amount of time before the exams start. That always stresses me out, especially with levels that are so low, because their English level is not too high, so I need to be patient with them and really make sure that they understand and they can use the vocabulary, grammar, they can have basic conversations with the content, not just present the content, but actually make sure that they are learning it and they can produce the content. So that is the short update about work lately. Short update, 10 minutes. So yeah, I think that's all. Maybe I will do another update about life in general later if I feel like it. I don't really like the way that I look in this light and this camera work from my laptop. Hopefully the mic didn't pick the noise from the fan, and please ignore this horrible backdrop. I need to paint and fix some things in my room and paint again. curtains. I am a little bit hesitant about putting the curtains here because my bed is right here, and I am scared that if I put the curtains, maybe spiders can get the curtains and go from the curtains to my bed, and if that happens, I'm gonna die on the spot. Because when it's raining, like the spiders like to